welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to speak about the Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100 Fund of Fund. So, this is a new fund offer which is going on in Motilal Oswal. So, before getting into the scheme details, I just wanted to, explain what is Nasdaq, what is fund of fund, and then we'll look at the details of this fund. So now we'll first see what is Nasdaq. So Nasdaq is National Association of Securities Dealers Automated Quotation, which is an American stock exchange. It is the second largest stock exchange in the world by market capitalization, behind only the New York Stock Exchange located in the same city. So Nasdaq is an stock exchange. So now we'll see what is Nasdaq 100. So Nasdaq 100 is an index which includes 100 of the largest domestic and international non-financial companies listed on the Nasdaq stock market based on the market capitalization. So the index reflects companies across major industry groups, but it does not contain securities of financial companies including investment companies. So Nasdaq does not hold securities of financial companies. Now we'll see what is fund of fund. So fund of fund is nothing but a mutual fund scheme that invests its corpus or money in other mutual fund schemes. So if a mutual fund scheme's portfolio consists of assets like equity share, bonds, treasury bills, and so on, but fund of fund portfolio consists of units of other mutual fund units. So basically, fund of fund is a scheme which invests in other mutual fund schemes. So if someone wants to invest in various schemes like mid cap, small cap, or large cap funds, but is not able to take care of these funds, and they can go invest in fund of fund, which will be investing in these kind of funds. Now we'll see the NFO details. So the NFO has started, so it got opened on 9th November 2018 and will be closed on 22nd of November. So we'll look at the fund manager's details. So the fund manager is Mr. Ashish Agarwal. So Mr. Ashish Agarwal serves as the Vice President of Motilal Oswal. So he has a total of 12 years of experience in sales, trading, servicing insurance companies and mutual funds across multiple organizations. So prior to joining Motilal Oswal, he was the Vice President of Sales Trader at Citigroup Global Markets. Now we'll look at the scheme details. So the scheme is Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100 Fund of Fund. Type of scheme: so an open-ended fund of fund scheme investing in Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100 ETF. So this is an open-ended fund. So if at all you'll miss to invest by 22nd, need not worry, you can invest after 22nd also, because this is a open-ended fund. So the category scheme is domestic FOF. The benchmark is Nasdaq 100 index. So we'll look at the investment objective of this fund. So the investment objective of the scheme is to seek returns by investing in units of Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100 ETF. However, there can be no assurance or guarantee that the investment objective of the scheme would be achieved. The initial amount is the continuous offer is during NFO, and ongoing basis the amount is 500 rupees. The minimum application amount is 500. Additional application amount is 500. The SIP amount for weekly it is 500. Fortnightly SIP is 500. Monthly SIP is also 500, but quarterly SIP is 1500, and the annual SIP is 6000 rupees. and minimum redemption amount is 500 rupees, and there is no entry and exit load in this scheme. So the advantage of investing in this fund is like you will get more exposure to the US stocks. So because the Nasdaq 100 stocks are like Amazon, Starbucks, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, all these companies are listed in the Nasdaq 100. So this is an advantage, but the scheme also has lots of disadvantages. So first one is the Nasdaq 100 majorly constitutes of big tech players from the US like Facebook, Google, Netflix, etc., which means it is a very technology sector specific index. So this is mostly based on the technology side. So if there's some downtrend, there will be a major hit on this fund. Next, the valuation of this index are very expensive. The third one is ETFs are taxed as debt funds. So in India, equity mutual funds held over a year qualifies for long-term capital gains tax. So returns in excess of rupees 1 lakh in a financial year is taxed at 10%. But on the other hand, FOFs, that is fund of funds, are taxed like debt fund mutual fund. So FOF investment sold before a year attract short-term capital gains tax. The returns are added to the income and taxed according to the income tax slab applicable to the investor. So if we do the redemption or sell the investment, the tax will be according to the tax slab of individual persons, and the investments sold after 3 years are taxed at 20%. So there's a lot of tax burden here in this fund. So for someone who wants to invest in US stock and diversify their investment, can go with Indian feeder funds which invest in US stock market. So you all want to invest in US stocks to diversify your investment, you all can go with Indian feeder funds like the Franklin India feeder fund. If at all you all want to know what is feeder fund and details of it, you all can let me know. I will make a video on that separately. So in this video I have explained what is Nasdaq, what is fund of fund, and the details of the scheme, and what are the advantages and disadvantages in investing in this fund, because the amount is very less, like 500 rupees you all can start investing, but you all have to look at the tax deductions also. So as I always say, do your own research and start thinking and happy investing. Thank you for watching the video, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified as we upload a new video. All the information provided in this channel is only for general guidance and educational purpose. Don't consider this as a recommendation from our side. Please do your own research or seek a financial advisor prior to investing. You can follow us even on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you.